Welcome back to Basement Birds. Logan and Reid in the basement, separated by some distance. Not for long, though.
Yeah, how about that?
We are sub 48 hours landing in
We are.
Chicago.
Holy cow.
We're just after 7 o'clock on a Tuesday.
Yep.
For those of you unaware of our predicament, later this year.
We live in different time zones.
We live in different time zones. But I have a wedding that I am participating in.
Why did you lead this with predicament?
I didn't say predicament. I said
You did say predicament.
Well, it's not a predicament. I mean,
Not predicament.
I am in a wedding.
Nicole
later
doesn't
this year.
listen. She's not going to hear this.
No. So I'm getting married later this year, and because of that, we are having a party. Some refer to it as a bachelor party, as they do in France.
We're going to France.
We are not going to France. We're equally as impressive. We are going to good old Wrigley Field.
Drum roll, please.
This weekend.
Chicago.
Drum roll, please. The Windy City.
Yeah.
The second. No, it's not the City of Saints. That's. Yeah.
The city that never
The City of
sleeps.
Angels. The City of Angels.
That's Los Angeles, my guy.
I know. It's not that. It's not the city that never sleeps.
What is Chicago known by? Chicago is known
the
as
Windy
the Windy
City.
City and others. What are the others?
The second city.
Second city.
Yeah.
Chi-Town. The city of big
Chi-Town.
shoulders.
That's really random.
Chigeria. Don't like that
Did
one.
you know the first skyscraper was invented in Chicago, along with other
Wow.
various things? The Ferris wheel, chewing gum.
Wrigley.
Wrigley is chewing gum, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, but yeah.
But we have kind of a jam-packed weekend planned, so I thought we could
do.
talk about some of the stuff we're going to do. It's mostly just the most important thing for me here was to get some people together. So I'm glad that you will be gracing us with your presence.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the good old Midwest. I also have another friend, Mike, who's coming in from Florida. Florida Mike, we call him. He's a good guy, and looking forward to seeing him as well.
I've never met Florida Mike.
We've got kind of a jam-packed weekend worth of items on the to-do list. So I figured we can kind of go through the schedule a little bit,
Sure.
talk about it, and
Let's do it.
just let the people know what's going on. So, and one thing I like about this show, Reid, which I think will be cool in like 40 years for us to like look back and be like,
doing this in 40 years?
No, I really,
Okay.
well, we may be, but probably
Oh
not.
gosh, holy cow, that would be crazy.
That's a long time.
That is a long time.
Like to get what we were thinking in the moment. You know what I mean? Like these are thoughts happening right now, and will be on the internet forever. So, like,
Oof, don't say it like
that's
that.
something that I think about sometimes. Where it's like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
But like the day that I proposed, we recorded a podcast, and I just think that's like a cool thing.
That
to,
is
like,
one of my favorite
when we're like
episodes we
senior
did.
citizens to be like, yeah, this
Dude, that's
this
gonna
was
be
me.
cool to look at the wedding,
day.
like around the wedding.
Yeah.
Like that was we recorded that episode 6 hours before you proposed.
Pretty much, yeah.
And like
And,
I feel like I had a great question. I asked you to to say a message to Nicole, and I feel like that was a great call on my part. First of all,
Never watched that episode, but
no, that's okay. That's something you need to show her though. Be like, Nicole, look at this.
Yeah, we'll have to show her that.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It'll be a cool thing later in life to kind of look back, which is part of the reason for doing this. And just kind of get our thoughts on it. So you and Mike are arriving on Thursday evening at different airports. Didn't schedule that one out too well because should have had you go to the same airport. That would have been some pre-planning that did not happen.
I feel like that would have been easier for Mike to go to O'Hare than me to go to Midway, because I don't know if I have an airline at my airport that goes to Midway.
Yeah, and I believe he flies out of Fort Myers.
Fort Myers.
And so they go pretty much everywhere. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Southwest Florida International. Does that sound right?
I don't know. When I flew into Fort Myers when I went to
He's
Florida.
flying Southwest though. I take it.
I have no idea.
He's got to be. That's like the only people that fly into Midway.
I have no idea. You guys are arriving Thursday evening. We're going to get a little place called Vito and Nick's to eat.
Yeah.
That evening, we just decided that today, actually, a big fan of Vito and Nick's is my friend Mike. So he's kind of excited about that. Mm-hmm. So we're just rock and roll there. Friday, though, is the big day, right, Reid? Friday's the big day.
The wedding. No, just kidding.
No. I wonder if are we going to do a podcast the week of the wedding?
My dad is convinced that your dad and my dad are doing a podcast at the wedding.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that we... No, I didn't forget.
My dad keeps bringing that up.
I didn't realize...
Which he's going to hear this, and yeah.
What we should do, though, and maybe we'll give you this task at the wedding, is you go around and interview and like ask people questions and film them.
Holy cow. Jeez, that's
not that you want to do that.
You're putting me to work at this thing? Christ. This is
that's maybe not a good idea. But it would be cool to have somebody who does that. So
that would be neat.
We'll have to work on
the wedding
that.
Videographer. No.
That actually is a good idea.
I assume Patrick's going to be at the wedding?
Yeah.
Sounds like a great job for him. He loves free labor.
No, he does not. So anyway, this weekend, though,
labor, I think of Patrick.
We are on Friday going to the Cubs game, going to good old Wrigley Field.
Miller
one
Park
of the
South.
oldest ballparks, I believe, the third oldest in the country. Does that sound about right?
Second, I believe.
Second oldest behind
ballparks behind
behind Boston, behind Fenway.
Yeah, there you go. Second oldest.
Yes.
Opened in 1914.
Yeah, and it's
Fenway
seen
opened
every
2
bit
years
of
earlier.
those years.
Didn't they also not have lights until like 2005 or something like that?
Correct. They only
Crazy.
play day games. Yeah. Welcome to the present. So we're going to the Cubs game. They're playing.
I was a little late, 1988, but
they're playing Toronto. They're
Yeah.
playing Toronto.
they are
Don't
the
follow
what?
baseball at all, but it should be a good time.
Yep.
We're looking forward to that. I'm going to bust out the sunscreen. Logie doesn't want to get sunburned.
I'm glad you got sunscreen because I'll be needing some too.
We're going to have to bust. Yeah, you're going to have to rub it into your skull.
Did you get the cream stuff?
No, well, I'll probably just bring the spray.
Good
I'll
call.
probably just bring
Good
the
call.
spray.
Thank God. The spray's so much better.
I put SPF 100 on my face, though, because I'm
you're
basically
getting
a
scammed,
sheet.
Logan.
I'm basically a sheet.
FPF 100 is a scam. It only blocks 100% more, or 1% more. SPF 50 does 98, and SPF 100 does 99.
Mm-hmm.
Just get
I need that extra
50.
1%.
No, just get the 50. You'll be fine. That's what a hat's for.
Nicole, Reid, I was on vacation last week.
Yeah.
I sunburned my knees because I did not put sunscreen under my shorts, and I was sitting in the shade the entire time. I got sunburned
You're
through the
crazy.
shade.
Holy cow, dude. You are...
I am a ghost. I am
Lord have
one
mercy.
step away from being translucent. Okay.
Yeah, you're Casper, dude. You're Casper. All right,
especially when I wear this light sweatshirt.
Yeah. All right.
So,
yeah,
going to the Cubs game
wear your sunscreen then.
in Wrigley, normal day. We're going to be taking the train. It's been a while since I've been on a train. So, the last time I was on a train was in New York.
The subway.
And if we could call that, the subway.
Wow.
So
that's a train.
That's a
can count
train.
that. Yeah, absolutely.
It's a train-ish
absolutely.
device.
No, that's
train
a train.
style.
That's just a train, Logan.
Yeah, I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill.
Wow, that's the last train you've been on. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, so that was over a year ago.
That's
so
exciting.
I'm mostly out of anything this weekend. I'm mostly just looking forward to the train. That's all that I want to do. I'm hoping that because it's my bachelor party, they'll give me a little conductor hat, and I'll be able to blow the horn. I really want to blow the horn.
Are we gonna try to see how much free stuff we get?
No.
Should it just so happen to be your bachelor party and it's like someone's birthday as well? It might as well. Who's going to check us on it? You know?
I'm not.
Someone's having a kid, you know? Bang. Free stuff.
Free stuff.
Yeah.
So,
this is smart.
that's what
these are business decisions I'm making, Logan.
Basically, the only to do on Friday is the Cubs game. We're going to hang out in Wrigleyville after. Come back here, ride the train once again, 2 times in one day. That's got to be some sort of record for Logie. And then on Saturday,
they call that a round trip.
Some parts they call that a train ride. Friday or Saturday rather, we are playing golf closer to home in good old Lockport, Illinois.
Yep.
Yeah. I've lost my train of thought. I'm really all over the place today. It's been a long week and it's only Tuesday.
No.
So
doing golf.
We're gonna play golf. That should be good. We've got a good group of people joining. We'll have some more people who are joining us for food then after. We have a mutual friend who is smoking some meat for us, and he's really good at smoking his meat. So
calling him a mutual friend when he was our professor in college is hilarious.
He is a mutual friend.
He's a mutual friend
who also happens to teach classes
who taught
and teach both of us at college.
That's a really funny way of putting that.
He is now a coworker of mine.
How about that?
Which is kind of weird.
You got to work with him.
It's like I know some of the teachers from when I was like in middle school, and like it's gotten to the point where I really need to be calling them by their first name. You know, like I'm like
hey,
going,
Mr. Smith.
going to the bar with them, and we're like, hey,
wait, hold
Mr.
up.
So and so.
You're going to the bar with your middle school teachers?
Well, one in particular who, he's related to the people that own the bar.
Oh,
so,
okay, that's a great call.
But we still go with him.
Another business decision.
Yeah, no, but he's a good guy.
Good.
But we have started calling him by his first name, which is still
that's
odd.
a big development.
He's in my phone as Mr. So-and-so. You know, he's not even first name.
Yeah.
So anyway, getting some food then, going to hang out at the house for a little bit on Saturday afternoon, possibly recording a podcast. And since we're big into podcasting here on Basement Birds
for sure.
YouTube channel. And then later that day, I think we're going to go and try our luck at the brand new Hollywood Casino and Resorts in good old Shorewood, Illinois. So,
not sponsored.
Not sponsored. I don't know if there are resorts there. I think there's a hotel maybe.
Okay.
But it should be good.
That'll be fun.
I'm looking forward to it. You know, can't complain too much about it. Sunday is a little bit more of a low key day.
Yep, travel day.
I think we're going to be exhausted by that point.
Yes.
So there's a couple possibilities of some Premium Bay indoor golf simulation. And then otherwise, you know, we also have various games here. Some may say I am a fan of games.
Oh, nice. That
Get
was
a fan
very funny.
Of games.
Yeah, I'll remember to laugh next time on that one. Sorry about that one.
I just pointed at a fan for those listening to the audio-only version. Then you're traveling on home. So, you know, I'm excited.
I'm too.
That you guys are making this trip. You know, when was the last time? I told you I had a specific question for you before we started recording.
Yeah.
When was the last time? Do you know the last time you just came specifically to visit here and not go home? Because your parents' home is closer to where I'm at. I mean, by far than where you're at now. Right?
Yes.
That's good math there.
Yeah,
that's
my hometown is 2 hours away from where you are. Yes,
and a lot longer than that from where you are.
Yeah, the last time I came for just a dedicated trip that wasn't like just coming to Chicago was
no, it was just just coming to Chicago. Yeah, a dedicated.
Yeah, that's
trip.
the question, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Probably probably was it the radio station party?
Maybe.
When was that? Was that 2023? Let me pull up ye old
That was
calendar.
shortly after I started working. That had to be 24.
Really? Okay, let me see.
I started working.
I moved to Pennsylvania the day after Christmas in 2021. Wow, that's crazy to think about. Holy cow.
The day after Christmas? Did I know that?
I drove out to Pennsylvania the day after Christmas. That Sunday, the 26th, I drove out.
Whoa. And did you start work on Monday? No.
No.
On
I think I started work on the 3rd after the New Year holiday, or the 4th or something like that. Okay, let me see. All right, let's see. Off. Went to Pittsburgh then. I have wedding listed on March 10th. Who got married? Not me.
Not me, no.
What the heck is going on? All right, I went to Pittsburgh then. Stand by. Okay.
Pause.
Okay. Pause for dramatic effect. Keep talking. I'm going to, keep looking.
Yeah,
What is concert thing?
The radio station party was November 4th, 2023.
Okay, that could be it, honestly.
That is it. I'm looking at an image that was taken on that date.
September of 22, I went to Chicago. I think that's when we went to the Hawks preseason game.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
But November of 24 was shortly after I started working there, because I remember it being a little awkward because there were still some people, like I was getting used to the people I was working with.
Got it. And when did you say this was?
November 4th, 2023.
Okay, I'm not there yet. Here we go. Yep. Okay, yeah. Party trip. Okay.
I wasn't asking. I was telling you that's when it was.
Okay, yeah, but I want to see if there was anything else though that I may have come to after that.
50 years though is crazy.
That was 45, wasn't it?
No, that was 50.
Oh, that was the 50th. Yeah, that's right. The 45 was when I was in school.
Yeah, so 55 is coming up here in 2 years.
Okay, so now we're into September of 24. This would be my last full year. Didn't come home for Thanksgiving. NYC trip, home for Christmas. Another NYC trip. I went to New York a lot. Holy cow. Pittsburgh trip. Okay. Pirates game. Yeah, I think that was the last.
This is making for an entertaining episode here.
Okay, sorry. You could fill time too,
Well, you keep thinking you're going to say something. Needless to say, it's been a couple years since you've been.
Yeah, all right. Can confirm 2023 was the last time I made a trip just to Chicago, which is too long. I need to get back more often.
And I also need to come out there and visit you.
You do.
That is a goal.
Complaining you got a wedding to pay for. Big no.
That is a goal. This season.
Yeah,
I would like to come out and see a game.
Yeah, absolutely. I know a guy that
if
can
it
get
works
tickets.
out. Yeah.
It'll work out. Yeah, we'll make it work out.
I mean, even if it's just like for a weekend or something, it would be cool.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to come out and see you in Pennsylvania too, but you moved too fast, so
yeah,
it didn't work out.
For 3.5 years. You'll enjoy this much more. You're going to a hockey game instead of a baseball game.
I'll actually know what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You won't need the rule book out to understand what's happening. Every time. Which is
I
good.
understand baseball. I played baseball for a couple of years, but I could probably explain the rules a little better than you, considering you ask me questions that you have about the rules. So
about baseball.
No, about hockey.
Hockey. Oh, okay. I was going to say, yeah, I feel like I'm going to be explaining a lot to you at the hockey game. Am I going to be or at the baseball game? Am I going to be the most well-versed person in baseball at this Cubs game? You think?
Tyler, no, I don't think so. Tyler watches the Cubs pretty religiously.
I watched baseball as a job for 3.5 years, though. But I'm not talking about players or anything like that. I'm talking about strictly rules and stuff.
I don't know. You guys will have to have a rules
of the
off.
game. Okay.
You'll probably. I mean, you'll know more about the behind the scenes stuff, obviously. But
yeah. Okay.
I mean, in terms of how the league functions and that kind of stuff,
Yeah, or we can have a
I don't
baseball
know.
nerd
That's
off.
a good question.
We got a 2-hour train ride to get there, so that's what we're doing on the train. And you guys are all going to hate us because of it.
Yeah, no, you'll figure it out. But yeah, so it's shaping up to be a fun weekend. Tyler has done a lot of has been a lot of help with the planning of it. So special shout out to Tyler for that. You as well, I think, are second to Tyler in assisting in planning.
Wow. I don't feel like
you
I've done
are-
a lot.
Well, I mean, you help with, we'll come and say, hey, here's what we're thinking. And you're like, I think this is a better idea. And so then we say, okay, I agree with that. But sometimes, we could just get like into a funk or something, or like,
we're taking
trying
the damn
we're
train
trying to figure this out.
Yeah, there was this big discussion: train, Uber. How should we get to the Cubs game? We're taking the train. We're taking the train.
Yeah. So
It's always
we're doing
cheaper to take the public transportation.
Yeah. So, which is absolutely true. So we are doing that, and it's going to be a fun day. So
yeah,
looking forward to that. We'll have to take lots of pictures, and maybe we can do a photo dump on the social media
there we
page.
go. Yeah, maybe I'll finally post something on
the story?
Instagram. No, just on my personal page too, because I can't
Oh.
remember the last time I posted on Instagram. Yeah, I need to
There
remind
you
people
go.
that I need to remind people that I'm alive.
That you exist.
Yeah,
I
like
saw
people-
once in a while. I'll see like you'll
People
update
can't
your
be
profile
forgetting about
picture.
me. I haven't changed
No.
that profile photo in over a year, dude. Yeah, well, it's tough. Okay, I used to be a big. This we don't really need to talk about this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I used to be a big add stuff to my story kind of guy, But now I don't have any social media apps on my phone anymore.
Oh,
Okay.
That's interesting. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
I
That's
took
a
off-
whole episode in itself. That's
Yeah,
we need
okay,
to
we can talk about that
unpack
next week.
that maybe when you get back.
Yeah, okay. So I don't have any social media apps on my phone anymore. And Instagram on desktop doesn't let you add to your story.
Oh, well, you should at least download Instagram for this weekend because
No, I'll just take some photos and then I'll make a feed post on my computer when I get home.
oh my
People
gosh.
don't need to know that instantly what I'm doing. Why do I care if people
This
know that
is
I'm at a
true.
Cubs game when I'm at the Cubs game?
Okay, all right.
If someone
Calm
wants
down
to,
there,
if
Grandpa.
someone wants to see a photo
Relax.
from the Cubs game, I'll go here. Look at this photo. You know?
Relax, dude.
Yeah,
Relax.
we can unpack that on a different day. But yeah, no social media on Reid's phone anymore.
Yeah,
great. I love
it. Considering that's a large part of my job.
Yeah.
Oh,
see,
wait.
it isn't for me.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I only make content for social.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Crazy. All right. Well, with that, I think it's time to get over to odd news. I'm pretty sure I went first last week. So
Oh, that means
you're
my
up,
job?
Buttercup.
Okay, alrighty.
Because mine is a lot better than yours. I can already tell you that.
I don't know. Okay, so with 2 weeks ago on our last episode, we talked about David Rush balancing the running chainsaw on his nose or chin or whatever it was, right? That was
Chin.
2
It's
weeks
also
ago.
a clip on our social media at Basement
It
Birds.
is. Look at that. He said that he wouldn't do any more dangerous world records. But I think he needs to eat some words because he juggled flaming torches for over 6 minutes.
That's actually not as dangerous as you may think it is.
If you can't juggle, it is. So,
But even
if you're,
well,
yeah.
go ahead and tell your story, and then I'll
for
say
the
my piece.
uninitiated, if this is your first episode, welcome. David
Welcome.
Rush is from Idaho. And
home of the potato.
He holds the most concurrent Guinness World Records. He put his focus to the test by juggling 3 flaming torches for 6 minutes and 25.49 seconds.
Wow.
This was the longest duration juggling 3 flaming torches at the end of his son's soccer practice at Hobble Creek Park in Boise. You think
Here we
he
go
did
again with
this
the soccer
same
practice.
day he did the chainsaw? Wait.
What is he doing?
We got to find the chainsaw article. I want to see if he's wearing the same shirt.
So there's
'Cause I feel like there's a chance.
So longtime viewers may or may not know that I am a big fan of Penn and Teller.
Yeah, you are.
The Magic Duo.
Yeah,
Penn,
yeah.
however, started as kind of carny trash as a juggler, actually. And
Oh,
so
okay.
he does a bit in his show where he juggles broken bottles. And he
Okay.
opens the show by this bit by doing juggling torches. And he
Okay.
actually shows what happens if you catch the torch on the wrong end.
What happens?
He grabs the torch, Nothing.
Does it
Because
just
he
go
drops
out?
it.
Oh,
Because
you
he drops it.
Oh, okay, okay,
You don't
okay.
grab and hold on to it. Like if you,
Oh,
it
yeah,
doesn't.
okay.
It just
Fair
it leaves
enough.
some ash on his hand. But he's like,
Fair
even
enough.
if you you don't even. It's so fast that you don't. Nothing happens. So unless you're gonna you're not gonna spontaneously combust and go. Oh, you're just on fire. That doesn't happen.
That makes sense. Okay, so I can confirm this was done on a different day than the chainsaw because he's wearing a different outfit. And this one actually looks like it was done at the soccer practice because I'm still convinced the chainsaw one was done in a backyard because there is a wood fence behind him. But this one looks like a real place where soccer could be played. There's like a chain link fence by a tennis court. Totally possible that Hobble Creek Park in Boise, Idaho has tennis courts as well. I'm going to look that up real quick to see if... make sure that David Rush isn't pulling any funny business on us because I feel like
Any
he could
funny
be.
business.
Yeah,
Putting the wrong part down.
Can't confirm there are tennis courts, so he is somewhere in this vicinity, which is right next to the soccer fields. Almost called it a soccer court. Wow, David Rush lives somewhere in Boise,
Idaho, the home of the potato.
That's kind of crazy. If I showed you a map of Idaho, would you be able to point out where Boise is?
Is it top right?
There's no top right to Idaho. That's Montana.
No, well,
Idaho's shaped like an L, kind of like this a little bit.
Yeah, in the top right part of the L.
Like this part?
Yeah.
Like here? No, that's like by Spokane. Boise is kind of down here, bottom left-ish. Yeah.
Your dad'll have a field day with that one. I don't know where the capital of Idaho is. All right. Well,
is Boise the capital of Idaho?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Okay, can't confirm. All right, I could not.
Yeah. Did you ever listen to the Animaniacs song?
Yeah, at some point I did. So anyway,
Boise, Idaho.
He ended up taking the title with 6 minutes and 25 seconds, beating the previous record of 5 minutes and 2 seconds. However, get this, there's a twist.
Controversy.
He did this back on May 12th, 2025, which tells you how long it takes Guinness to review this stuff. And it took Guinness so long that his record has already been beaten.
Oh.
There's an Ohio man, Arnav Rathi.
Great
he
name.
set the mark at 7 minutes and 20 seconds. And David Rush, he's a simple man. All he had to say was, I guess I'll have to take it back soon. But did not say if this is dangerous or not. I don't know. I feel like I'm not saying this is incredibly dangerous.
It's not. I just explained what happens if you catch it on the wrong end.
Yeah, I totally get that. Okay. I search Arnav Rathi, though, and all comes up with this 10-year-old dancing kid. I don't think this is Arnav, but...
Okay, well...
That was in Mason, Ohio.
Well, my story is also a world record. However, this is not David Rush, but it is equally as impressive as Mr. Rush. This actually is a German man who has taken upon himself to assemble the world's largest Lego sausage. Now, I know what you're thinking, ladies and gentlemen. How big is the sausage? Let me tell you something. This is a big sausage, my friend. 6 feet and 6.7 inches long. The man's name is Timothy Schmidt, who let's see where he's from.
Germany.
He's probably from Germany. Yes, a German man.
A German man.
Tommy Schmidt, 45, said the idea for the unusual project came from sausage producer Die Thuringer. I don't know. That's like the
means.
U with the umlaut over it. You like that word? That's
Yeah,
I know
good,
that's
good
what
word.
the
Oh,
umlaut
it's the
over
sausage
it.
brand. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Is this an advertisement?
I've always enjoyed taking unusual challenges. This is what the builder said. When the meat and sausage producer Die Thuringer from my region approached me with the idea of building something out of Lego, we started to develop the concept together.
This
It
is an
quickly
ad.
became clear that this has to be something big. And boy, was it. He said the record attempt paid tribute to his home region, which is Thuringia in Germany. The bratwurst is a local specialty that has since become known around the world. Together with the meat and sausage producer Die Thuringer, We wanted to create a tribute to the famous bratwurst and
There's
to our
no way
region.
you're saying this name right.
Die Thringer. That's I don't know how to say the umlaut,
Oh my
but
God.
he said that it took a total of about a year to complete the project. Oh my gosh. This is 6 months of the
got a
construction
full-time
phase.
job.
So I guess that includes the planning of it, because obviously it's not like he's going to the store and buying a 6.5-foot sausage Lego set.
Yeah.
So the finished model, a bratwurst with a bun and a line of mustard on top, officially claimed the record with a length of 6 feet and 6.7 inches long.
Wow.
Transporting it, however, was a major challenge. This is that tracks. It looks like he built it in his apartment, and then the Die Thringer wanted to put it on display in their place, like in their headquarters.
Wow.
So because of its size and weight, we needed many helpers to move everything safely. From the very beginning, I had the plan to plan the model in such a way that it would fit through our large patio door. That's what he was quoted in saying, so he can get that over to the Die Thringer's headquarters.
Oh my God.
And now it's on display for the world to see. And man, this is one ginormous Lego sculpture, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I suggest you go to the always credible, always entertaining UPI.com. They have an odd news tab. That's where we get most of the odd news for this show. And we'd like to give them a shout out once in a while because they are just fantastic people over there.
Shout out Ben Hooper.
Shout out Ben Hooper, man. Can we get him on the show? Let's give it a go here.
Dude, did you see that YouTube video that I sent you? That's just so on brand for that.
Yeah, it's the supercut of the Weenie 500.
Yeah, but only the innuendos.
Can we talk about
hilarious?
I think my favorite clip ever from the Weenie 500
Yeah.
is when Pat McAfee, they're watching the
God.
Weenie 500 and they think it's the national anthem, so they all stand up, and it's the if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener. It was like the Oscar Mayer the weenie salute or something,
Yeah,
and then
it's
they
so
busted out the
good.
weenie whistle. I mean, that was the most incredible thing that I've ever seen take place in a podcast studio. So
Yeah.
that was just absolutely wonderful. If you haven't seen that, you should serenade yourself for it. So
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. Speaking of videos, that I watched that SNL the birthday clown skit last night. that we were talking about last night. The birthday clown.
oh yeah, did you? Yeah, you watched that?
Oh my god, hilarious! Could be one of my top SNL skits.
Yeah, we were talking yesterday about an SNL sketch with, I believe it was Louis C.K., right, who was in it.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
he
Bobby Moynihan or whatever his name is.
Bobby Moynihan. And
He's great.
He was playing like a birthday party clown that this guy who just had a rough day pays to come over, and the clown thought it was for like a kid's birthday party, but it's just like a middle-aged man alone in his
I
apartment.
love how he asks for the name and he gives his full name. He goes, "How old are you?" "I'm 53." And then the whole tip thing. Are you giving me a tip? Yeah. Should I wait till after? He's like, I don't know. There's no protocol for any of this. It's so good.
It's
Oh my
very well
gosh.
done. I
It's
highly
hilarious.
suggest you go check that out. It's so good.
So good.
So, okay. Well, as usual, great episode. One
by
for the history books.
By the time you're watching this at 12 o'clock on Friday, when this will go live, we will
11
be
o'clock Central Standard Time.
We will be on our way to Wrigley. We'll be what? We'll be making our connection from one train to another. Probably
Girthed in the Windy City. We will try not
Let's
to blow
not
away
say that.
In the Windy
That was
City.
a terrible word, but whatever. Jeez. We're going to ignore that Logan said that. We're going to be in the Windy City, not blowing away. I am going to bring some cinder blocks to hold on to so I stay down.
Yeah. Well, I've developed kind of a belly.
Logan has a built-in cinder block.
We're just gonna let that. We're gonna let that marinate for a little bit.
That was solid. I think people will appreciate that one. My dad will enjoy that one.
We're doing this show just for your dad now, just so he knows that. He is one of one listeners. So, hey, if you're not Reed's dad, though, be sure to follow us on social media. Your dad can follow us, too. He seems like a cool guy.
He was not
friend
a
of the
social
show.
media.
Okay, I figured. That's why I said that. But if he decides to get social media, maybe he can just only follow us, and that's all he needs to ever follow. Our social media platforms are...
Yeah, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify.
And Apple Podcast for
and
the
Apple Podcast. Yes.
Shoot. No video version. It doesn't seem like that's going to be coming soon, just based on the some of the rules that were in place from. It's a long story, but it's more difficult to put the video version on Apple Podcast. So if you'd like to see the video version, always free on Spotify and YouTube.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.
That was my bird sound.